Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all again with the second live of the day, man. I hope everybody's doing a, a fucking, how can I say this? I'm stumbling on my words. I can't wait to get you this healing. I can't wait to get you this healing. It's like, no, I'll just fucking with you. If you know, you know. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 4K. We went into the 3,300 mark. About to hit that 3,400 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. We got some things that we currently need to discuss that's going on today in the sport of boxing, man. We're going to give a big congratulations to Christian Mbilli, who was recently crowned the new WBC champ in the super middleweight division, and what that means moving forward for the division and Christian Mbilli himself. We're going to talk about Frank Martin versus Nahir Albright being official, locked in, ready to go, and why I'm very excited to see that fight. Then we're going to see Josh Kelly versus Bakhram Murtazaliev's face-off and what we think about the fight in totality. But before we get into that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. I was just on just a couple hours ago, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. I was just on the live with Ernesto Tito Mercado, who is an undefeated top contender in the 140-pound division. We were talking about, his most recent fight against Antonio Moran. You know what I'm saying? We were speaking about, what's currently going on in the 140-pound division. Oscar Duarte versus Hitchens, Teofimo Shakur, Subrel, Dalton Smith. He even spoke about people, that's in and around his division as well. We talked about Abdullah Mason. We talked about a little bit of everything. Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson's dynamic. So if y'all did not see that, please go check out the interview, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to be chopping it up into segments. You know what I mean? It was definitely some funny moments on there as well. So we're going to go ahead and, show that to the people tomorrow. But for the meantime, if you want to watch the interview in its totality, please go check it out. It's right there on the channel for you to see. You see what I mean? And if somebody in the comment section could go ahead and put the link in the chat, that'd be very much appreciated as well. So, you know what I mean? What's going on? How we feeling? I see a few people in the building already. The day ones. You know what I mean? There's two types of day ones. The ones that was with you from the very beginning and the ones that was locked in with you as soon as they met you, man. So shout out to everybody that's coming through. Shout out to the boy Lorenzo, showing love from all the way out of Tokyo. What's going on, brother? We international over here at Mazuma TV. And I'm going to take you up on your offer, Lorenzo. Whenever I get the opportunity and life, starts to, really settle down and stuff, especially with being a father and stuff like that, we're gonna take that trip to Tokyo, baby. Oh, yeah. We're going to take that trip to Tokyo. Chris Maldonado, what up? Lorenzo got to be the only Puerto Rican in Tokyo, though. That shit is crazy. Yes, sir. Shout out to Agent 86, man. That's my guy right there. Salute. Agent 86. Put the link in the chat. If y'all want to go step away from the live to go check out the interview, please feel free to do so. You know what I'm saying? Agent 86 is the man. My boy Coffee playing the building, man. Why the face, brother? What's going on? Did you miss the interview? What happened, man? What happened, brother? Let me know. Tell me what's on your mind, man. Don't be coming in here, you know what I mean, with the negativity, man. Speak your mind, man. You grown. You use your words. You missed the whole shit. Oh, man. Come on, Coffee. It's all right, bro. You got shit going on just like everybody else, brother. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. You say you ain't get notified. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did peep that it took a long, it didn't really have many viewers on the same, coming in at the same time. It was only like 20 people on the live. I think the highest it got was like 22 or 24. Like, it didn't get high at all. So I'm under the assumption, because I literally had lives that do 30, 40, you know what I'm saying? 30, 40 people at a time. So sometimes more than that. So whenever it's low like that, I already know notifications didn't get sent out. But there were some people who actually got notifications sent to them. So maybe it just sent it to some people. And when it usually does that, y'all, what I recommend, if y'all don't get notifications, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Turn the bell icon off and then turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to do it, brother. So, you know what I mean? My apologies for that, Coffee. You know what I mean? If you was in our group chat on Instagram, maybe you would have been able to, see it, because I do notify everybody before I go live 9 times out of 10. So, yeah, man. Yeah. My boy Slime in the building. What up?
What's the word, Max Beat?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man.
You
I'm
know, you know.
brother. What
I
up? What
came,
up?
I went late. I came in late to the interview with Tito Mercado, but you know, great interview, bro. I went back and watched a little bit of it.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I
feel
got
me?
I got a lot of positive criticism, man. So, shout out to everybody that came through and provided their opinions. Whether it's negative or positive, I'm always there for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying in the group chat, interviews ain't really my thing, but I do it for y'all. You feel what I mean? Because that's what y'all want to see, and that's what a lot of people want to hear what the fighters got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm,
facts.
I'm one of very few people that um like chant like on the YouTube community that people really tune in just to hear me talk. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes it really be like you ain't checking in on somebody's channel unless they doing an interview. Like don't nobody really give a fuck about what the interview guy got to say or whatever the case is. They care about the people that's being interviewed.
Facts.
I'm one of very few people who people come through and want to know what I think, and I'm very appreciative. I'm very thankful for that. But there are people who like to see interviews. You know what I mean? They want to see how the fighters doing and stuff like that. And Tito Mercado's always been very professional. Um, he just gave me his personal cell, so as soon as he gets his fight date cleared, looks like he's gonna be on the Jerron Ennis undercard out in Vegas, which is gonna be super lit. Um,
Who's he fighting?
who?
Durant Ennis. You say he's on the Durant Ennis undercard. Who's he fighting?
Well, he
It's not
said
clear yet.
no, it's not clear yet, but I was putting two and two together because he said that most likely he'll be back in March on a big card or some shit like that. So I'm like, must
He
be
is.
talking about Jerron Ennis because Jerron Ennis, Eddie Hearn and them just locked in a venue in Las Vegas for March. You know what I'm saying?
Who you think a possible opponent for him could be besides Virgil?
According to what I heard during the commentary when Madrimov was fighting, they said that it's a short list. First of all, it's a short list, and that Madrimov is one of the people that is being explored as an option. Now, I don't want to see that.
I don't either.
That version, and it's not even because Madrimov's trash, but the way he looked and who Boots is, nah,
That's
nah.
gonna be curtains for
That's
Madrimov.
yeah, he gonna get put on the highlight reel, bro. Like you ain't about to be performing like that. Like you might have been able to survive with Virgil, but Boots he's different. You know what I mean? He brings a totally different style to the table, and that speed and the fucking power and the punch placement and all that's not gonna be good for Majimov, bro. Majimov gonna get packed. That'll be the first time he gets stopped. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like Majimov ain't got his health together entirely yet. So, with that being said, I don't even want to see him in there with anybody elite. I actually want to see Majimov get better. I want to see him get that shit up out of his system. He said the ammonia fucked with his lungs and all that. The last thing you want to do is go into a high level fight or a fight at all with fucked up lungs.
With breathing problems.
Yeah, you literally need that. Like that's very important. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
kind of the main thing that's gonna make you fight. If not, you're
Yeah,
just gonna
you literally like boxing is cardio based. You're not
hmm
you're not gonna have cardio without your lungs or elite cardio. You feel what I'm saying? So Majimov need to get that together. But I don't really know who the other opponents would be. You feel what I mean? I don't think
What
Jerome Ennis' next fight is gonna be Virgil. I think Virgil and them got too much going on over there, and they might make Virgil sit on the shelf. Because
what
if
I would like
you read the contract, when you read the contract, they said that they're supposed to offer him three opponents. They only offered him Jerron Ennis, and if he didn't accept the Jerron Ennis fight, they was threatening to shelf him. Like that's what was said there. So with them having a contract dispute and going into court to try to get himself out of the deal, they might make Virgil sit down until that's all resolved, and that could take a long time, bro. Six
nah
months,
facts.
a year and a half. Like I haven't dealt with anything like that with contracts, but I've had literal like court things that was delayed for 8 months, 8 9 months until we could reach a final conclusion. So Boots, I don't think he's gonna face Boots. I don't think Boots is gonna be fighting Virgil in March. And I don't think anybody should criticize Boots as a result of that. What's going on
At
is
all, because it's not his fault at all.
Exactly.
That's totally out of his control. He had no control over what Virgil
Point
does with
the
his
finger at
career.
Virgil. You could point the finger at Golden Boy. You could point the finger at Rick Meridian. Whoever you want to point the finger at, but
Don't point it at Boots.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And if there was a case to point it at him, then I would say so. But in this situation, it absolutely makes no sense to even do that. So it is what it is. But I heard
Whatchamacallit?
Mazuma.
I would like to see him fight whatchamacallit? Jermel Charlo.
But Eddie
Jermel
Hearn, I'm gonna
Charlo.
say this: Eddie Hearn spoke about that, and Jermel Charlo popping this shit online like he'll fight these niggas next and all that. But he talking about he want to fight in between. So it's like, bro, like you can't be on the internet saying that you ready and these niggas need to call you and you available. And then when niggas hitting you up behind the scenes, you talking about you need to fight in between before you fight them. And it's like, I get it because of that layoff that you're coming off of. You want to be in the best possible position to beat these
Right.
guys. I get it. You see what I'm saying? But you know, you're being misleading when you're coming on social media acting like you want the fight right now. The reality
Another
is you don't want the fight right now.
another fight just because of why not Tim Zoo. Just because of why not? Because just to, like just to keep him busy, keep him
But
active, and he's still a name.
it look like your boy Arrow about to take that joint. That's what it sounds like.
With Boots,
Oh no, it was Zoo.
if that happens, I will backflip 7 times live on Mazuma TV.
Oh shit, that'd be a
In
crazy
a,
thing to see.
in a pool though.
In a pool? Okay.
Yeah, in a pool.
Nah, that's funny as shit though. But that's the rumor though. I don't know if that's true. Arrow's kind of being mysterious too. You don't really know what he about to do because it looked like he in crazy shape, look like he in great shape, but then he on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll hear that he's sparring somebody, then he chilling with the family. You hear
You
rumors
know,
about him that he say he not ready. So
you know who fell off the face of the earth? Brian Castano. That would have been a great fight for Boots.
I don't know what the fuck, bro. That would have been you're absolutely right, bro. Brian Castano would have been a hell of a fight for Jerron Ennis. And the fact that we haven't seen Brian Castano since he lost to Jamel, like, what the fuck is going on? Did the nigga give up? Did he need a break? Is he having some type of issues with his promoter? What's going on?
He said, "Fuck the sport."
So Carl Arline in the builder said, if you're Boots, why consider anything other than a champion with 3 belts becoming available to fight for this weekend? What 3 belts are available? If he's coming back in March, so let's go over this, right? Sebastian Fundora, they talking about he's returning in March to face Keith Thurman. So that's one champion out the way. Abbas Barao versus Xander Zayas. They're fighting January 31st, right? Cool. Do you think that Xander Zayas, the winner of Xander Zayas and Abbas Barao, is going to come off of, a fight at the end of January, early February to go
To
fight in
fight in
March?
March? Hell no.
Nah. So then
What's the dude that fought
Bakhram
Virgil
versus
Ortiz?
Josh Kelly, the same thing. So you talking about Erickson Lubin?
No, not Erickson Lubin. The other dude that gave him work.
Boachuk.
Boachuk. That'd be a great fight for Boots.
But he lost to Brandon Adams, so I'd rather see Brandon Adams fight Boots.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know all
Yeah,
that.
Brandon Adams whooped his ass the other day.
Well,
You
I gotta
feel
watch
me?
that.
So if niggas doing that, then you know what I mean. If you ain't gotta fight Boachuk, Boachuk lost. Beat the nigga, fight the nigga who beat Boachuk.
Matter of fact, why don't this nigga just punch on Joey Spencer?
Where the fuck is Joey Spencer at? I ain't seen him since he got packed by Tim Zoo. That's crazy, bro. Like I was really rooting for Joey Spencer because when I was a young boy, I used to watch Boxing Ego, right? And Boxing Ego used to interview like Joey Spencer before he turned pro. And he was real knowledgeable, He was a decorated ass amateur. I'm like, yo, and then like his pro debut and all that, he was smoking shit. I think he won like PBC Prospect of the Year and all. So I was really rooting for Joey Spencer. I don't know what happened to him, man. It's like he just got too comfortable. I seen like he had a whole family. He was married. He had all this money.
He was fighting pretty well against Tim Zoo before he got stopped. No lie. He was fighting
Yeah, but
decent.
I'm talking about before that. Like you fought all like unnotable opponents, and then you just jump into a Jesus Ramos fight. Why would you do that? You didn't put yourself in position to fight a guy like that. Like you didn't fight the people necessary that'll have you ready for that type of situation. He got pummeled. He got his ass whooped by Jesus Ramos. Then everything after that, like it went down south. Like he wasn't the same after that. And I ain't really get it, bro. Like that was a huge miscalculation. Like I don't know if he was just being difficult to deal with at PBC, so they cashed him out. I don't know what the situation was, but regardless, yeah, Joey Spence. You talking about people falling off the face of the earth? He one of them. His stock plummeted.
Yeah, facts.
But you know what I mean? Maybe Brandon Adams is on the list.
Yo,
I
who
would.
else is at 54? Because I'm thinking of potential opponents for Boots, and I'm having
Yeah,
brain
that's what
fart,
I'm
bro.
saying. Like Brandon Adams, that'll be a good potential opponent for Boots. Like none of Carl, none of the champions are going to be available within that time frame. You know what I mean? That specific date was set up for him and Virgil. Virgil Ortiz going through what he going through. So now we have to make adjustments because it's not like Boots about to sit back and wait for Virgil Ortiz's contract dispute to be over. Now, what I am going to find interesting is that suddenly the case is just dismissed or is settled right when Boots picks an opponent. That's gonna be very fucking coincidental for me. Like y'all niggas was having issues. Then as soon as Boots gets an opponent, now we talking about, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all can, you know what I mean? Now y'all in good terms and we ready to fight. That's gonna look like y'all did that shit on purpose just to stall out the Jerron Ennis fight. That's what it's gonna look like to me. But Carl said, Eddie said they could move it to April. They said that for Virgil Ortiz, bro. You see what I'm saying? Now, think about it this way, Carl. Champions could seriously flex their A side on Jerron Ennis, right? Like they could do that. You know, I'm a champion. You know what I mean? You got a regular belt. I'm the champion. So they're gonna want things to be on their terms. Do you think that a champion is gonna sit there and allow fucking Jerron Ennis to tell them when to fight, where to fight, how much they're gonna be getting paid, and all that? Not really. I just don't. I don't. I think they're gonna have. I think the champions are gonna be the ones to tell Boots when they available to fight, how much they need, and where they're gonna be fighting at. That's just how that shit work. So, yeah, I feel like all the champions are occupied, and I don't know if they're gonna be coming back within that time frame. Like,
I would
you
have said Erickson Lubin. I would have said Erickson Lubin, but hell no, bro. He's gonna get.
You know why it's fuck Erickson Lubin, bro? Because when he was in the lead up to the Virgil Ortiz fight, he acted like he ain't want to fight Boots. Like Boots wasn't worthy. Like he was so sure he was gonna beat Virgil that he was like, man, like I ain't trying to rumble Boots. Like I'm trying to get that Sebastian Pandora rematch. Well, guess what? Now you ain't got shit, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You should have left that. You should have left some optimism in there so that in case you felt, just so when you fall short against Virgil, you know what I mean, Boots could probably look your way and be like, you know what? Which he probably wouldn't even fight Lubin anyway, because if he fight Lubin coming off the Virgil loss, you already know what they're gonna say.
Right.
Oh, you beat Lubin after he got destroyed by Virgil. They're not gonna give you no credit. So regardless, and then you got packed in 2 rounds at that. Packed that 2 rounds at that. Ain't nobody gonna want to see Erickson Lubin fight Boots.
Damn, who else is at 54? What the fuck, man? I'm having a crazy list.
You got. Let's take a look. You got Mazuma, you got Brandon Adams, you got Bohachuk. Jesus Ramos is officially at 160.
When you look at the rankings, is it like UFC? Do we look at it like top 15 or is it just top 10?
They got a top 15.
All right, word. So smooth. I'm still doing shit. I'm still doing shit the right way.
Let's take a look at the rankings. Let's see who are the top contenders at 154. So it's gonna be a bunch of names we don't know. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So let's pull this up. 154. So Boots is, where the fuck is Jerron Ennis at? Jerron Ennis is the interim champion, so he's pretty much dropped all the other rankings, right? Because he's WBA interim champion. Mm-hmm. So you got a nigga by the name of Pavel Sosulin.
Okay.
Yoenis Tellez. Ismael Flores. Bro, it's so many people that I've never heard of. Like this
That
shit is
nigga got my
crazy.
last name.
What?
Nigga got my last name.
Tellez. With
No,
a
the
T.
other nigga you said.
Oh yeah, Flores. Yeah, Ismael Flores. Let me see. You got somebody by the name of Cal Mihin, Adj Yarko, Isak Lucero, Yoenis Tellez, Andreas Katsorakis. Bro, who the fuck is these niggas, bro? Yo, Boo's gonna get all this hell, bro. Like all this hell. He about to catch all this smoke off of his next opponent. I already know. Like this shit is crazy.
If he fights Yoenis Tellez, they're gonna say he that's the nigga that lost to Barao, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna say,
Not
oh,
gonna
but
be
he lost to
credit.
Barao. He's coming off a loss. Woo woo.
Like you gotta see Jermel. Like, but Jermel don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Boots next. Ain't Brandon Adams signed to Zuffa? Is he really? If he is, then that shit chalk too. Who the fuck this nigga Boots gonna fight?
Nigga, he's gonna fight you, Mark.
Psh, listen, I'll do it. I'll do it. I told Boots I'll fight you. Shit.
How much? Be realistic now.
So I don't know how much Boots making.
Nigga,
But
if you fighting Jerron Ennis, I gotta come home after paying taxes, my trainers and all that, at least with 5 mil.
come home with 5 mil?
Yes.
So you pretty much gonna be asking for 10 then.
Yes. I am a nobody. I know I'm a nobody.
I was saying I want to come home with at least one.
Bro, hell no. No, I'm coming home with 5.
Bro, that shit not gonna last long, bro. Like,
nigga, the consequences to my health is gonna last long. That's why I need the 5.
You know who I wouldn't mind seeing? Man, fight Rashidi Ellis. Fight Rashidi Ellis. Run that shit back with him and see if he want to do something. Rashidi Ellis.
That's not bad.
Bro,
That nigga's from Lynn, Massachusetts, bro.
Jorge Garcia Perez. That's the nigga who lost to Xander. Bo Chuck, nah.
Yeah, we got a few Massachusetts fighters. We got what? Kurt Scooby.
I didn't even know he's from Mass.
Well, he fights out here. He trains out here in Springfield. I don't know if he was born here.
What y'all think? What we thinking? Because this shit's going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Conwell's still a good fight. Has he come back since his loss to Garcia Perez? Where the fuck has Conwell been?
Man, Danny versus Boots. Make it happen. 154.
Yo, that nigga still ain't been back. It's about to be a year Conwell been out the ring. And he used to spar Boots in them, so I know he probably not. I heard he turned down the fight in the past.
Bro, nobody wants to fight Jerron Ennis.
Adams fight in April too. What the fuck?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to see Boots versus Bud at 54.
I think we all would have, bro. Sorry.
I think Boots would have won that fight. UD. Unanimous decision with a knockdown.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything that says Brandon Adams signed with Zuffa.
Oh, we're calling Bakhram Baccarat.
That's what Boots called him. But I think that was by accident, though. I think he really didn't know his name.
Nigga said, what's his name? Baccarat? Barkham? But Boots is funny as shit.
Yeah, bro. It's like, listen, he tried. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he tried to get the fight that we was all looking for. He really pushed for that fight. I don't think a motherfucker flying out to Texas for no reason. I don't think he doing that just to clout chase. He really tried to make it happen. Maybe Virgil really tried to make it happen. I don't know. But what I do know is that shit ain't happening in March, man, or
Yo,
April.
yo, let's make a bet right now. Let's make a bet, me and you, right now.
What's
If
that?
Shakur Stevenson lose somehow, some way, you got to do the entire live with the either the Mama Sko voice or the De La Hoya voice, the whole live.
Damn, the whole line. That's gonna be hard. That shit gonna
At,
piss me
at,
off.
at, at least for the first 5 minutes
Oh yeah, I could do that.
or the
That's a
first 20. The first 20. That's great.
that's
That'd be funny as shit. You gotta know, you got nah, this is the joint.
that's a bet.
You gotta give your opinion on the fight with that voice.
Okay, that's a bet. If Shakur lose,
Yeah, if Shakur lose.
I'll do it. I'll do it in De La Hoya's voice.
Hmm.
I feel like talking too long like Schofield gonna make me feel gay. So I'd rather just talk like Oscar.
And then if Shakur win by KO, you gotta do Tank voice.
All right, yeah, that's a bet. You just gotta remind me.
Bet. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna remind you, bro. I got great memory. It's only 5 days away.
And I don't. So yeah. Um Bohachuk fighting Butiev on Zuffa next week. Oh yeah, I remember that. So Bohachuk not in the discussions then. So Boo's really moving on. Well, they haven't officially said that they moving on. Boots just dropped an interview on YSM yesterday, I believe, saying that he got high hopes that that the fight's gonna happen. But I think Boots being a little bit too optimistic, to be honest with you, unless there's some shit going on behind the scenes that I don't know about. Whenever there's a legal dispute going on, man, and promoters get bitter and all that, they will make your dumb ass sit down until shit gets resolved. You know, they did that to Mikey when Mikey had that dispute with Top Rank. What that shit took like a year and a half to get settled. He ain't fight the whole time. And Mikey was going around telling niggas he was retired. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I just don't see Oscar and them having Virgil actively fight when they're in the middle of a dispute as to whether he should still be at Golden Boy or not. You know what I'm saying? So if Boots want to be optimistic, then, you know, that's on him. That's his prerogative to do so. But me just looking over the situation, shit not really looking good, bro. So I think Boots and Eddie need to sit down and start thinking about alternate opponents ASAP. Anonymous said try to get Brandon Adams or Ellis. I think those are the best case scenarios. But the problem is, Ellis, this motherfucker has like an insane sense of what he feels like he's worth. So it's like Ellis ain't gonna, if that fight's in Vegas, you think Ellis gonna be bringing any fans to Vegas, bro?
Hell no, he's gonna outprice himself.
And that's what he did previously, and that's why they chalked him.
Nigga, he ain't even bringing fans in Massachusetts. How about that?
And that's crazy because Rashidi nice. He nice to make a fight.
Yeah, he's quick as fuck.
Yeah, bro. I seen him whoop somebody's ass. I seen him whoop a Philly nigga ass actually a couple times in that TCL shit, that Team Combat League shit. He was whooping everybody. Everybody, bro. Yeah, that shit was. Yeah, Rashidi could fight, bro. It's just sad that I don't know. It's something about them New England niggas, man, that they always have trouble like getting fights, bro. Like they always, I don't know, bro. They love to be inactive. I'm seeing this nigga, Demetrius Andre talking about I'm back in 2026, nigga. Why wasn't you back in 2025?
Yo, I don't care what anyone says. Kurt Scooby took a dive
Against Adam.
Mm-hmm.
You out your motherfucking mind. Adam whooped him.
You didn't see the nigga in the corner. You looked at him. He was like, good shit. He's like, yeah, take that knee.
Yeah, he probably told him to take that knee because all that shit he was getting hit upside his head with. Adam whooped him, bro. I was watching that shit. I was like, damn, this motherfucker. So, yeah, bro, I don't know. I ain't gonna say no dive. I think Kurt Scooby really wanted to win. He was talking crazy to him too. Trick said, I think the next obvious choices for Boo should be the winner of Xander versus Barao and Bakhram versus Kelly. Those fights are coming up that he should push for. I agree, brother, but if he already has a date reserved. If he already has like a venue reserved, then Boots should be able to, and he's contractually obligated to fight a certain amount of times a year. He has to fight that day. People don't really take that shit into consideration, bro. Like, if you have a contract, right, and it says we guarantee you 3 fights a year, let's say, because Boots probably only fighting twice a year now, but let's say 3 times a year. They have to do that shit within a reasonable time frame, because it's not like he gonna be able to fight April and then he got to fight September, then December. No, you have to spread that shit out where the fighters get enough rest and having enough time for training camp in between dates. So you need an early date. You need like a date in the summer, and then you need one to close out the year, right? So if Boots is contractually obligated to fight 3 times a year, and motherfuckers is trying to make him wait until June to get a fight, he's not gonna be able to contractually fulfill that shit, because ain't no way that he gonna take 2 fights in between 1 month, between a couple months. So people gotta really take that shit into consideration, man.
Yo, what's some call it? What time is the Barao and Xander fight? Because I was looking at it, it was like 9 p.m.
Well, that's probably when the main card start. But I heard the main event is around like 10. So it'll probably be wrapping up. So if you watching the Xander versus Barao card, you probably gonna miss the co-main event between Keyshawn and fucking Jermaine.
Oh yeah, I ain't missing that shit for nothing, bro. I don't give a fuck about Xander's fight if that's the case.
Shit, man.
That to me is way more important.
I mean, from your perspective, I get it, but
not for boxing is not more important, but for me personally.
Yeah, you personally, yeah. I get it. If I was you, I think the same shit, but
and the only reason I think like this is because, you feel me, like, Worcester's small, bro. It's a small city. It's not like we don't got a lot. It's not a boxing city. None of that. Philly's a boxing city. Y'all got mad niggas. Yeah, you feel me? So, like, for me, it's like, oh shit, this is some big shit for the city.
Big Vic, the man in the building, he said, Mark, you see that YouTube short with Keyshawn hitting the double M bag surrounded by 10 grown men cheering like he won a belt? He got hired. No coach, no accountability, just a bunch of yes men. I'm glad you brought up, because the key word there is accountability. It seems like, and it's starting to become very common with these fighters, once they reach a certain stage of their career, they just feel like they're exempt from accountability. This shit is insane to me, bro. Once they reach a certain level of popularity, superstardom, whatever you want to call it, it's like it's everybody else's fault. You know what I'm saying? And they start to fall in love with people telling them lies. And I don't know what Keyshawn Davis's situation is. Maybe they be keeping it a buck with him. I don't know. But based off of how the way he be moving, he ain't got no real structure over there.
Oh, man. and he like to jump niggas when he lose when niggas lose around him. So he let him try that shit against Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz gonna fuck that nigga up bad.
You think so?
Yeah, he ain't Nahir Albright, nigga.
Yo, nigga, they was in Norfolk, so that's why, and that's another reason why Keyshawn did that shit for real, for real. When you ever heard that nigga act up outside of Norfolk?
Never.
So, yeah, he did that shit because he was in his hometown. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't really about where you from, it's where you at, right?
Nah, even if he was at his hometown, that shit wouldn't matter. Jermaine ain't going for that shit.
I'll tell you what, if that fight happened in Philly, I bet you Keyshawn wouldn't have jumped out his skin.
Hell no, bro. He would have got flamed.
That nigga would have left that bitch like this.
No bullshit.
The fuck is you talking about? A nigga
what fuck around? Not your uncle. Not your uncle.
And I don't even know who Nahir be around. But I'm just talking about how the way Philly give it up. Like, them niggas wouldn't even need to know Albright. All they need to know is that Albright is from here, and they would have seen that fuck shit going on.
What? This nigga all night.
That whole fucking locker room, bro.
All Nahir would need to do is hit a nice symphony real quick.
What I want to do is I want to bring Nahir Albright on the live, and we're going to have a singing competition. Then I'm going to have y'all vote and see who sing better.
Bro, that's going to be... Bro, I'm not watching that live. I'm not. That's not my time.
We gonna sing "Folded" by Kalani.
Oh my God,
Right.
now I'm joining that shit then.
That's gonna
Y'all
be a
gotta
life.
y'all
That's
gotta
gonna
have a
be a
dance
license
off too.
ass live. Yo, Nahir, I sing better than you, nigga, and I'm willing to bet that.
I sing
Fuck.
better than both you niggas.
Yeah, all right. We can run that shit too.
Nah, we could do it right. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because you know I fry you, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not doing that with light skinned niggas, bro.
Nigga, you ain't that much darker than me. Fuck you.
Nah, bro. Nah, nigga. I'm black, bro.
Niggas be saying whatever, and I'm not.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, fuck you.
Nigga, you're fucking orange.
Yeah, this nigga just called me Trump.
Nah, matter of fact, you're teal.
You got one more time to say some stupid shit like that.
My fault, OG.
Re in the building. Wooster. Tripping.
Yo, why don't you get your Harlem ass in the live?
Harlem.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. You didn't know
445.
Re from Harlem.
No, he from Queens. He from Queens. Queens.
Nah, he from Yonkers. He's a Yonkers nigga. Nah, he's Staten Island type nigga.
Staten Island is crazy.
Yeah, he's from Staten Island.
He said never from Harlem. Oh shit. But anyways, let's get this show on the road, man. I want to give a big congratulations to the new WBC champion at the super middleweight division, Christian Mbilli, who was elevated to the full status champion. Now it says Christian Mbilli still awaits an update on his next opponent, but was given very good news on his current title status. The sanctioning body confirmed Tuesday Mbilli received the honor per a ruling made during the WBC's weekly Martes de Café. I think I said that right. Press conference in Mexico City. Mbilli says, I earned my world title through hard work, discipline, and merit. I promise to double down on my standards and intensity in training and in every aspect of my life to defend it and remind everybody why I'm at the top. Okay.
This is a 68, right?
Yes, he came off of that draw against Lester Martinez in one of the best fights of the year in 2025. It took place with Crawford, Canelo Alvarez undercard.
I want to say this. I want to see either him and Billy or Lester Martinez. I want to see them run it back, and after that, I want to see the winner fight Canelo.
The winner of who? Mbilli and who?
Billy and Lester Martinez rematch.
That would be a good one. I don't know. We gotta see what tight time Canelo Alvarez is on. To be honest with you, like, because most likely, since I think he did a surgery or some shit like that, and he's doing all this rest and recovery, physical therapy, and all that, he probably gonna take a light touch coming back. Like Lester Martinez, he ain't no light touch, and Christian Mbilli ain't no fucking light touch neither.
My stepdad's from Guatemala. That's why I fuck with Lester Martinez.
Oh, okay. He from Guatemala?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
I look up Lester Martinez's shit. He's from Guatemala. That's just tough.
That's fire. He a hell of a fighter too.
Yeah, my stepdad put me onto him actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, there was this fighter from where I'm from, not from his like hometown, but from you know what I'm saying, from Guatemala. He's like, from where I'm from. You feel me? He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight some dude. Watch it. You should watch it. Let me know how it goes."
No, he did his thing though. Lester definitely did his thing against Mbilli. That was a great back and forth, bro. I would love to see that rematch. But Christian Mbilli got the title now, so that shit is really in his hands. And I seen Terrence Crawford actually call it out on Twitter. He said, yo, rematch Lester Martinez. You know, Christian Mbilli should rematch Lester Martinez because he should be the champion right now. So that let me know that Terrence Crawford sees it as, you know what I mean? I felt like Lester Martinez won the first fight. Y'all gave it a draw. You know what I mean? It's only right that y'all run it back. And I agree with Terrence Crawford, bro. That shit needs to be rematched. Like, I don't know what's going on between Christian Mbilli and his team or whatever the case is. Maybe they don't want to go through that again. Because I feel like Lester going to make some adjustments and probably make the fight easier. That's just me.
Might fuck around, stop this nigga.
Man, Billy's a tough motherfucker though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think this version of this version of Canelo beats Mbilli, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You think so?
Nah, bro. That pace, that intensity.
Yeah, them niggas was giving straight,
bro. Like Canelo endurance not built for that type shit.
Bro, them niggas fought straight gas for 12 straight rounds. What was it, 12 rounds or 10 rounds?
Bro, this nigga Mbilli a rest for like 10 seconds and let off a 15 punch combination. all solid as shit.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Canelo get stopped, bro. I want to see him fight Jamal. I mean,
Jamal probably respect Canelo too much. I don't trust Jamal, bro. I don't know why y'all trust these Charlo brothers. They pussy, bro. Like I don't like.
nah.
Let's just keep that shit real. Like I know y'all niggas like what Jamal Charlo could have been and all that, but and you know they be acting like they so gangster. Like them niggas is not like that, bro. Like when I seen Jamel be popping it like he the toughest nigga that ever walked the face of this earth. Like you would think this nigga Chuck Norris or some shit. How the way he be moving, right? This nigga Jamel Charlo talked crazy about Canelo for well over a decade, well over 10 years, bro. Right? So this nigga Canelo go looking for these niggas like, yo, where these Charlo niggas at? Let's run some. Jamal like, oh man, I'm going through something right now. I can't fight. So Jamel was like, oh, well, I'll fight him. So he moved up 2 weight classes. This nigga talk hella shit about Canelo. Then as soon as they signed the fucking contract, this nigga Jamel on his best behavior. Don't want to disrespect Canelo. He act like he was doing a whole rebrand. I'm like, oh, look at Jamel Charlo being humble. This nigga Canelo talking shit to him at the press conference. He won't even say nothing back. And then as soon as they get in the ring, this nigga like submissive than a motherfucker. Submissive like my motherfucking girlfriend, nigga. This nigga submissive like my girl and shit, bro. Like what the fuck? Yo, bro.
Yo, my fault.
Like a chick, like a wifey. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. So Jamal, do I think Jamal could pose more problems than Jamel? Yes. Is he better than Jamel to me? Yes. But I don't know, bro. It's really the mentality for me. It's like these niggas get in front of Canelo a lot of the time and they get starstruck. Oh my God, bro.
Nah, I feel like
I'm really in here with Canelo. Like they bitches, bro. And I knew Jamel was cooked, bro, and I made a video about this. In the lead up to the fight, I don't know if he was on Sway in the morning. He was on one of them media outlets. This nigga said that Canelo is his idol.
These are the same age.
They just said so. That's one thing. 2, he probably older than Canelo. I'm gonna have to do my research. You know what? Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Because they both the same age. They twins, 35. How old is Canelo? Canelo got to be like 35 too. He up there. He 35 too. Now let's see who's older. May 19th is DeCharlo. This nigga's old. The Charlos are older than Canelo.
That's hilarious.
They both 1990. Major. These niggas 2 months older than Canelo. This nigga your big homie and you older than him. Man, get the.
That's insanity.
Niggas, bro. This nigga said Canelo was his idol. Right-handed guy on my son life. That nigga said in the interview, Canelo is his idol. I was like, oh, I was like, oh yeah, these niggas, he ready to go. Like
he said in the press conference that he idolized his career.
Who does that?
Jamel Charlo.
Are you a fucking man, bro? Like, see, like that's how you know he don't view himself in the same light as a Canelo. You feel what I'm saying? Like he don't really believe in himself. He don't really think he's him. So when I see this nigga, so you was quiet the whole lead up to the Canelo fight, then you lose, then you want to come back and talk shit to niggas. Bro, the jig is up. We don't believe you, nigga. We don't believe. We don't. You talking all that big shit to Boost. Boost don't talk shit, nigga. Go talk that shit to the nigga who just whooped your ass. The fuck is you talking about? But Jamal, he ain't really got no heart neither, dog. That Caleb Plant shit showed you a lot.
No, thanks.
That nigga slapped the dog shit out you in front of people who love you. You ain't even do nothing back. Then you on the same stage as this nigga. And you talk about you'll wear that nigga merch. What? I'll wear your merch. Like he'll be a model for one of his. I'm like, yo, this nigga really a hoe. Like they hoes. These ain't no stand-up niggas for real, bro. I don't know why niggas fuck with the Charlos, bro. I really don't fuck with them niggas at all, bro. They everything that I'm really against, bro. I respect Caleb Plant way more than them niggas. Caleb Plant don't be kissing nobody ass. He really don't. He be on some fuck everybody type shit. Even if you beat him, it's like whatever it is, what it is. He keep it moving.
No,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, Anonymous, you peeped that shit. He said, yo, that nigga, that was crazy. Nigga said, I'll rock your merch. Like, after he slapped the dog shit out you, you really you want to wear this nigga clothes. Like, you might as well beat a nigga girlfriend. Like, that's shit that my girl do before she go to sleep. She wear my t-shirt or some shit. Nigga, fuck is we talking about? I don't trust them, Char. I said all of that to say I don't trust them Charlos, bro. So congratulations to Christian and Billy, man. I would love to see Christian and Billy fight motherfucking Lester Martinez in a rematch. I think they need to go ahead and let that shit happen. That's a great fight for the sport of boxing. This time, though, I would love to see it be a main event. That's a main event fight right there. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that I ask. But regardless of whether it's the opening bout or the main event, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be seeing it. So let's see what's next for Christian and Billy, man. And if it ain't the Lester Martinez rematch, hopefully it's a fight that's just as intriguing, if not more intriguing. So yeah, I don't think Canelo's gonna come back and fight neither one of them. I think he's gonna get a light touch, to be honest with you. So we'll see. So there's that. You know what I mean? And further news, and this is something that's actually exciting to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Speaking of Nahir Albright, the nigga that don't sing better than me, he will be returning against Frank Martin. That's a hell of a fucking fight. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Let me go ahead and pull this shit up. And we're gonna see it right here. Now, I didn't even know this. So I don't know if I just haven't been reading the news how I'm supposed to. But it says former title challenger Frank Martin will enjoy a quick ring return, which is dope. He definitely needs it, considering how long he's been inactive. As the former title challenger is set to face Nahir Albright. This bout will take place in the junior welterweight limit, aka 140, where Martin last fought in a highlight reel fourth round knockout of former two-division titleist Rances Bartholomew on December 6th in San Antonio, Texas. Now, this is what I didn't know. Philadelphia's Albright was prepared to jump in on very late notice to face Adam Azim this weekend. Once it was learned that Argentina's Gustavo Lemos was injured, the opportunity was taken off of the table, however, when Azim also suffered a hand injury towards the end of training camp. This nigga Nahir Albright a dog. He a fucking dog, bro. This motherfucker really be ready to take on all comers, all challengers. He don't really give a fuck who it is. He
That's
ready to
gangster
get
shit.
That's really gangster shit. Like, you was willing to come in, and you coming off of one of the biggest wins of your career. You coming off of one of the biggest wins of your career against Keyshawn Davis's brother, and coming as a very late notice challenger. That's gangster, bro. And Adam Azim ain't nobody to be playing with neither. I seen him; he could fight. So that just lets you know how much Nahir Albright thinks of himself. But he's taking a tough fucking fight with Frank Martin, bro. Frank Martin is a fucking beast, bro.
No, facts.
He's a fucking
He's not
beast.
no he's not
Power,
no tune up.
speed, athleticism, explosiveness. He got good combinations. He's well rounded. Like, Frank Martin is very well rounded.
I'm gonna say this: if Nahir Albright beats Frank Martin, he is a beast.
I ain't gonna lie. This ain't no disrespect to Nair. I don't see him beating Frank Martin.
I'm saying what if. I'm saying if. That's
Yeah,
that's
I know.
that's
But like, when I'm looking at the fight based off of what I know about both of these guys, I don't think Nair beats him at all. And that ain't me disrespecting Nair and none of that shit. I just think stylistically, I think Frank got too much for him. So there's that. Now, I would that's still a great fight. I'm definitely tuned in. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Because maybe Nair could prove me wrong, man. Nair done proved a lot of people wrong in the past. Shit. And that wouldn't be the first or the last time I'd be wrong about a prediction. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Nair does against Frank Martin. Let's see if Frank Martin bring back that same that same energy, carry that momentum over from the Rances Bartholomew fight. It's gonna be real interesting to see. They both confident. They both coming off a big win. So we're gonna see. I cannot wait to see that. That's a great fight. That's an underrated fight. That's a fight that a lot of people ain't gonna be talking about. But I'm gonna be tuned in. We're gonna see that shit for sure.
not facts.
That's a fact. Let me see. Jay said, nah, I think he said he'll model for his merch. Nigga, that's the same shit. Wearing his merch, modeling for his merch. It's the same thing.
Modeling for his merch is even worse.
Yeah, you gotta wear it to model it. So it's literally the same thing. Agent 86 said tough fight for Frank. I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? Nair gonna be tough for just about anybody. He's skilled. You know what I mean? He got good boxing ability. He got decent power too, but I just think Frank Martin just a little bit better. I think he's just better than Nair, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just think he's better than Nair. I think he's stronger. I think he ain't really take like all the big. I mean, I can't even say that because Frank Martin, he fought Gervonta Davis. You know what I mean? He took, the Duno fight. He took the motherfucking Michelle Rivera fight. You feel what I mean? So no, Frank Martin got some good wins and shit like that. He done did some good shit. And Rances Bartholomew, he was a champion. So, he got some good wins. So Nair is very experienced in his own right. So they may be even in that category, but I don't know. I just think Frank Martin got a better set of skills, in my opinion. I think Frank gonna get him. But the fact that Nair is willing to take the fight
This
very
gangster as fuck.
it really is. Anonymous said Frank too talented to be on the benches like that. I want Frank in the mix, especially in the stack division like 140. Well, it seems like they're doing it for him, which is a beautiful thing, man. I think Frank just need to get them fights how they come because he ain't the youngest brother either, though. He ain't that young.
Frank Martin versus Tito Mercado would be a fire fight too.
Yeah, he was talking about it on the interview. He said that Frank Martin team had reached out to him or some shit like that. He said that he responded to them and that they never got back to him. So he don't really know what that was about. And then he said Jermaine Ortiz and them was trying to communicate with him, and they said that they wanted to make a fight happen with Jermaine Ortiz, but he had to sign with Jermaine Ortiz promoter in order to do the fight.
What?
It's like, why the fuck would I do that? He's like, why would I do that? Like, Jermaine ain't no world champion to be. He said, like Devin when he fought.
That don't even sound right.
I heard it before though. Like it reminded me back to when Oscar De La Hoya told Shakur, if you want to fight Cepeda, you gotta sign with Golden Boy. Like I remember that. So that doesn't sound far fetched. That's a little tactic that these promoters try to use. So it's like, all right, like just in case you beat my fighter, I'm still gonna be benefiting off of you. So I don't really take a loss. I win either way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not like you about to beat my fighter, then you're gonna move on and do great shit while I lost money. No, you're gonna stay your ass around here and I'm gonna benefit off of you after you beat my guy. That's exactly what Top Rank did. Top Rank was trying to keep Devin Haney around and then end the contract with a loss. They thought Loma was gonna beat him. So I mean, that's what these promoters do. So when I hear Tito say that, I heard of plenty of situations like that. Frank around the same age as Cruz and Roach. Yeah. Frank 31 years old. You need to go ahead and get this shit popping. You got to go for it.
Nah, facts. Yeah, if he's 31, yeah, he ain't got no time to be sitting around and waiting and shit. He gotta get any opportunity he can.
Yeah, it's not, and I'm a big believer that because Frank Martin started boxing late. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin didn't really take too much punishment in boxing. Those dudes, they could last into their late 30s.
Richardson Hitchens versus Frank Martin wouldn't be a bad fight either.
Man, you heard what Tito Mercado said about Hitchens?
What do you say?
Same shit I said. He said that nigga ass. he said the same shit I said. Now I'm not gonna say that he's straight ass, but Tito can say that because he a fighter. You feel what I'm saying? Like he feel like he has. That's what he felt. But he said the same thing as me in terms of he's like, bro, like Hitchens is really not. He don't really got much to that. We look at it and be like, oh shit, like he's special. He said all that nigga got is a 1-2. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. Frank Martin birthday, January 12th. Hey, I'm the 11th. That's what's up.
Man, fuck y'all.
My ex birthday was January 12th.
Man, fuck y'all niggas.
When your shit?
What happened?
When's yours?
September 22nd.
Shit, ass.
Nah, bro.
You in the same month that school start. Trash ass month. I hated September growing up. Trash ass month.
September 1st, I think, was when school started back then.
When I was a young boy, it was like September 10th, 9th or 10th or some shit like that. Depending on what day it fell on. Shout out to my Hispanic brothers. He said, "Saludos, amigos del boxeo." What's going on, bro? What's going on? But yeah, man. Frank Martin. I think Frank Martin I think he got everything it take to beat Hitchens, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. But Frank Martin in the mix with all of these dudes at 140 will be phenomenal. Frank Martin versus Tito Mercado. Frank Martin versus
Jermaine Ortiz.
Jermaine Ortiz. Hitchens. I already said Hitchens. Motherfucking Keyshawn Davis if he's still around.
Teofimo.
Yeah, Teofimo and Frank Martin. That'd be a great fucking fight. Frank Martin could really hang with a lot of them niggas. I ain't even gonna lie. Salute. He said, man, start cooking September. I just hated September growing up. It ain't nothing personal. I ain't in school no more, so it's all right. T said, I like going over to those Cuban and Dominican channels. I don't understand anything they say, but it sounds good. They be animated than a motherfucker, bro. You ever heard like them Spanish niggas do like soccer commentary?
Bro, they be hype.
Bro. They be talking fast as shit, and then as soon as they hit the goal, go, bro, and they like the boy literally do it for like 60 seconds, bro. Like, yo, Mexico be lit during them soccer games, dog. They be going crazy. Saludos. Pro up there said Hitchens outboxes Tito. I don't think it's that simple. Because Tito can actually box himself. He's athletic. He got good explosiveness. He got good power. That motherfucker Hitchens, he run into one of them shots. I don't know what
he could apply pressure.
Yeah, like Hitchens, we don't even know what his chin pause. We don't even know what his chin like. We don't know how he gonna be able to take a punch.
No facts.
So he ain't, you know what I mean? He got trouble with motherfuckers who put pressure and let their hands go. I don't even know how that Duarte fight gonna go for real. I really don't. Like motherfuckers is just throwing they just writing off Duarte. I don't think it's that simple neither. I ain't even gonna lie.
If he stops Duarte, that'd be some gangster shit. I'm not gonna lie.
That nigga ain't stopping no fucking Duarte, bro. He ain't gonna take no chances with Duarte. I think his best bet is to keep that jab and that 1-2 on.
You never know. He might be feeling himself after that Cambosis win.
Shit, if he think Campos is anything like Duarte, he's a fucking fool. Seriously, bro. Duarte with Robert Garcia, you already know they're gonna whip up a crazy game plan. And with the work they be getting over at that gym, Hitchens better be ready, bro. They ain't gonna be no walkover. Like, I'm not saying he can't beat him. I think if he keeps it in the center of the ring and keep them straight shots on him, he can neutralize a lot of Duarte's style. But if he don't, and he stay on them ropes at all, he gonna be in trouble.
Yo, Subriel just need to move up. I was just about to say, what do you think is next for Subriel?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, because I ain't gonna lie. I think for some reason Subriel, the motherfucker don't want to, because they just completely took him off the rankings too. He ain't nowhere to be found. He lost, and them niggas just took him straight out the top 15. So he looked real bad on them scales. These last couple fights, he been looking real drained on the scales. So it might be a situation where he may need to move up to 147, and he may feel better there. His punch resistance will probably be better. His power, his cardio and all that, but people had this thing where it's like they feel like because they make the weight or they make the weight that it's okay to just stay there. Like some of these motherfuckers need to be a lot of motherfuckers either need to miss weight in order to move up or get destroyed in a fight for them to move up.
Right.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I think fighters need to pay attention to their bodies more, and they'll
Bro,
prevent a lot of these crazy performances from happening.
bro, I'm trying to see Devin Haney in the mix again, bro. I'm trying to see him fight real early this year, like April.
Well, I don't know what. Oh, yo, hold on. Let me check something real quick. I think Devin Haney's brother gonna fight in my amateur show next week.
His
Um,
little brother?
yeah, I
Oh shit, that's lit.
got in contact with his coach, so I was like, let me see if I could. Let me see what I could do and shit. So I started politicking with his coach and shit. He was like, yeah, yeah, I mean, we definitely need the experience. We go over there. And Bill being the active dad that he is, I highly doubt that he will not be here to watch his son fight. Um, let me check. Let me check this website real quick.
I mean, shit. If he is there, you should try to lock in an interview or something.
I would love to. I mean, Bill came on the channel before, but I would like to establish a relationship with him. I did message him on Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, bro, if your son need any work, like we'll come up and work with y'all." And he just liked it, like he didn't respond to it, so I know he saw it.
Yeah.
So they actually accepted the fight. Uh,
Is it with one of your fighters?
no, no, not at all. Um, I don't have anybody his weight,
Oh, true.
but I was thinking that he was like in the 130s. If he was, I'd have had somebody for him. But nah.
What is he
Um,
smaller than that?
yeah, they on the list it says he's 121.
Oh man.
So yeah. I hope we can make that fight because that'll be a good one. But we already got one of his fighters fighting on the card. So yeah, man.
Yeah, that's dope though.
Imagine they all pull up. That'd be super dope. If all the Heenies show up, that'd be fire as fuck, bro. Them niggas they gonna get swarmed in that gym. That's all I know. So they gonna need security.
Facts.
Let me see. Ralph said, only way I see Hitchens taking chances against Duarte is if Hitchens feels Duarte punches and it has no effect on him, which I don't see happening. Yeah, that shit not happening. Duarte could really fucking punch, bro. So if Hitchens takes a flush shot from Duarte and be like, he ain't got no power, they need to drug test him immediately. Fuck all that. You gonna feel them punches with them little ass gloves on.
And if he passed that drug test, he's a beast.
Yo, real shit. Like, fuck all that. But yeah, Duarte. I think Ryan Garcia said Duarte the hardest puncher he ever been in the ring with. Which is I don't even know how the fuck Ryan beat him, bro. Like, I don't know how.
I don't know how he could say that when he fought Tank.
He probably talking because there's different types of power. He said that Tank had power, but it was really like his speed. I think that's what I heard him say, and I understand that it's different types of power. He probably talking about Duarte got like fucking heavy ass
Like
hands.
physical strength.
No, that's different. I'm thinking because there's different types of power, right? So it's the motherfuckers that hit you and it feel like a sledgehammer. Like niggas just got super heavy hands. Then you got the ones that like it's they speeds, but because you can't see their punches when they hit you, that shit have you
In La
fucked
La
up.
Land.
Yeah, it's like it's different types. Like for example, then you got a cumulative power where niggas may not be able to knock you out with one punch, but if they hit you with enough, they could pack you. Like Sue Burrell, Errol Spence, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers like
Yeah.
that. You got the one punch knockout artists like motherfucking Deontay Wilder. Then you got the niggas who really got fast ass hands and they can hurt you just based off at like a boots. Because when my young boy sparred Boots, he said it really wasn't his power, it's just you can't see them Jones.
Mm.
So it's you know, different types. Yeah. Rolly said that about Tank's power too. Well, it must be real then. If they all saying the same shit. Now they said that. Now I heard Tank say that Rolly's punches felt like bricks. And I heard the same shit about Danny Garcia. Everybody that I know that sparred Danny, they all said the same shit. They're like, yo, that nigga has bricks in his gloves, bro.
Hmm.
It was like, we don't know how he punched that hard. Like everybody says that. And then Keith Thurman said the same shit. You know you could punch if you break a nigga elbow with a punch.
Nah, facts on dog.
If you punch a nigga in his elbow and you break it, you know how hard the elbow is? Like that's really what ruined fucking Keith Thurman's career for real.
And Canelo's power over here breaking niggas' biceps and shit.
Yeah, Canelo. I know people that spar Canelo. They said that he got some pop that he could punch. Let me see. What happened with Roach? Roach, for the most part, his defense was pretty tight. And then on top of that, Roach could clearly take a punch. That's another thing.
Nice.
It's like some motherfuckers is just able to take them shots. That's why I say you can't knock everybody out. I don't give a fuck how big of a puncher you are. The biggest punchers in boxing history have all ran into guys who was able to take their punch. Like, not everybody just gonna go out. You feel me? Like Wilder met Fury, George Foreman met Ali, motherfucking what's this motherfucking name? Julian Jackson met Gerald McClellan. Gerald McClellan met Nigel Benn. Like, you always gonna run into a motherfucker who gonna be able to take your punch or stand up to your punch or be able to weather the storm. It is what it is.
Nah, facts.
Let me see. Anonymous said Duarte definitely got power too, and it looks like he's been working on his left himself from that Sims fight. I'm trying to tell you, if Duarte main objective, I'm not going to tell Robert Garcia what to do for real. But it's pretty obvious how you approach Hitchens, bro. Like, to me, better beef Matt Bivol. Facts. You gotta take away Hitchens' jab. You gotta have him fight at an uncomfortable pace, and you need for this to be on the inside. Simple. It's not so simple, but the game plan is. Now, is executing it simple? No. But the game plan, like the instructions are pretty simple.
It's pretty simple, but it's all easier said than done.
No, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, let me see what people talking about. Boxer Sparring 1215 says, do you think Duarte and Robert will have a perfect game plan for Africa? Well, I don't know about perfect, but Robert Garcia comes up and whips up some really good fucking game plans, bro. Like, that shit that we seen, look at how the way Robert Garcia was able to get Marcos Maidana right for Adrian Broner. How the way, Marcos Maidana's game plan for the first Mayweather fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Robert Garcia knows what he's doing, and he knows he's knowledgeable enough about boxing. He's humble enough to know what fighters are good at and what could pose his fighters problems. Then he also he's knowledgeable enough to know what can take away that strength. So once he sees what Hitchens is good at and what he's not good at, He gonna whip up a really good game plan. Now, can Duarte execute it? It's a different story. Because I can give you exact instructions on how to do something. That don't mean you're gonna get it right.
Right.
You feel me? So that's just what it is. I'm pretty sure y'all done cooked before with all the ingredients and all the instructions, and you probably still fucked the meal up. I know Slime didn't, but I know y'all did.
All right, bro. I ain't never fuck up a meal.
Yeah, I believe you. That's the realest shit you ever said on here.
Gangsta.
But no, I think Robert will have the perfect game plan for Africa. Like I said, what's Hitchens good at? He has a fucking world class jab, good straight shots. You take away the straight shots from him, what the fuck does he have? More specifically, you take that jab away from him, what does he have?
We don't know. We haven't seen nothing.
Exactly. So we got to bring that out. See what you gonna do next. What you gonna do next? You feel what I'm saying? And I think Gustavo Lemos showed us a little bit of what happens when you take that away from him. He give you just and I think Duarte's better than Lemos. You feel me? So it's gonna be interesting. Everything all right? All right, cool. What you want some of this? Boxer Sparring said Hitchens is really good at talking shit and running. Well, he boxed really well. You know what I mean? Like Hitchens could box well, but he is limited. He is very limited. So I think Robert Garcia is gonna have Duarte take away the jab. He probably gonna have Duarte work on his jab. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Try to be first, close the gap, get on the inside with Hitchens, break him down to the body because Hitchens like to use his legs too. Chop him to the body, try to get him up against, cut that ring off effectively, get him up against the rope, punching combinations, break him down. You know what I mean? Because if you take his jab away and you take his legs, Hitchens gonna get stopped. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, like that's a bad John.
Easier said than done.
That'd be that'd be some crazy shit. That'd be upset of the year.
But this is what we gotta take into consideration too. Duarte be looking big as shit. Like fight night, he be looking big than a motherfucker. So I wonder if that rehydration clause gonna affect Duarte though. That 10 pounds. I wonder if that's gonna really affect him. That's gonna be interesting to see. Really, really interesting because you can't get past 150. So I don't know. Duarte looked like he get heavy. Back be all big, muscular than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Duarte has a great gas tank. He does. This could be a bad fight for Hitchens. It all depends on how the way he approaches this.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Then we're gonna end the live with this face-off. I want to get your reaction to this shit. As everybody gassing up motherfucking Bakhram Murtazaliev. Man, that's a scary nigga, man. Oh my God, man, this nigga's scary.
Let me see.
I think he's just ugly. I think people will be misconstruing the two. All right, just because you ugly don't mean that you scary. That's just me. So let's see it.
It's my name. It's cool, man.
That's an ugly motherfucker right there, boy. Look at that.
I can see what people are saying. He's not scary. He's just staring at him intensely. Like he has no fear of Josh Kelly. That's normal though.
That shit is hilarious. How the way he's looking at him too.
He's looking at him like, nigga, I'm about to punch you right now.
He look like he trying to take that nigga's soul off eye contact.
Right. That's the penance there from Ghost Rider.
Yo. He look like he a little sunken in already too. So that's something for sure. Let's see. Come on, let's fucking have it, mate. That's what they saying in the crowd. Let's fucking have it. Fuck him, Josh. It's like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, all right. Shay said, not gonna lie, he do look scary. Y'all niggas be scared of faces. No, that ain't never been me. I just be like, man, that's an ugly motherfucker right there, boy. This is what I be thinking. Mardo Tarachi says Kelly gonna box and move well in the beginning, but he gonna fatigue later and get stopped. But if he gonna expose a game plan to beat Baccarat, he gotta be set to land. Are you talking about you're saying Bakhram has to be set to land?
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, I'm gonna say this. If Josh Kelly ain't able to, if he's not in shape to move for 12 rounds, he's a fucking fool. That's, you know what I mean? If you're not in shape to do that, you're dumb. That's all I really gotta say. Like, you know what I mean? Boxer Sparring said, bro, I heard one of the Cuban boxer channels that Frank Sanchez and Richard Torres is in the works for a March time frame. Have you heard anything about the fight happening? Yeah, I heard that they were initially they were set up for a purse bid, but it got canceled because they was able to come up with a deal. And they supposed to be fighting on somebody's undercard, but I forgot whose undercard they supposed to be fighting on. But yeah, they rumbling, yo. That's gonna be interesting. Because I never really thought much of Richard Torres. I never really looked at him as being that good. But after he beat the dog shit out of Guido, I was like, okay, he's actually not as bad as I thought. He makes a lot of mistakes. He comes in real like frantic almost. He mauls you. I don't know if that's going to work with somebody like Frank Sanchez, bro. Frank Sanchez could box. He got good power. And this is a step up from Guido. That's all I really, I think that's pretty obvious. So it's going to be interesting to see how that shit happens. If Richard Torres is successfully able to like maul Frank Sanchez and just overwhelm me with volume and pressure, then this kid is more real than what we thought. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch, study up on Frank Sanchez a little bit more. And before I really give like a firm prediction. But Richard Torres, I don't know. Like he definitely proved me wrong with the Guido shit, but I think Frank Sanchez might be a little bit too much for him. That's what I think.
Fuck Richard Torres. That nigga's ass.
What's crazy is we was all believing at one point that Jared Anderson was better than him and all this shit. That shit backfired dramatically.
But I want to see Fabio Wardley fight Richard Torres.
No.
Why not?
You just say anything. Because who the fuck? Nobody want to see that shit, bro.
That'd be a good fight.
And I want to see Caballero fight Wardley. Let's talk about motherfuckers who actually in line. Fabio versus Caballero will be fire. It's a lot. Fabio versus of course Tyson Fury. That'd be a good John since AJ probably not coming back anytime soon. Richard Torres is still a prospect. Technically not. If he's like in title eliminators, he's not really a prospect. Once you hit that top 10, I mean, you ain't no prospect no more. They order you, like if you in a title eliminator or any of that, you a bona fide contender, bro. If you like number 15, it's like, all right, you know what I mean? But then I've seen people rank number 15 in the sanctioning body get caught up for a world title fight. So I don't know. I think once you crack that top 15, you a contender. Like shout out to Atifo Burlington. He got ranked number 5 in the WBA at light heavyweight. And he just signed a co-promotional deal with Win Records and Dimitri Salita, where the people that just signed Clarissa Shields. So Atif is gonna be fighting on Clarissa Shields and Cruz Dezern undercard. That's gonna be lit.
Yo, you seen that freestyle this nigga Papoose was saying at the shit? Like, bro, get Papoose. They're the corniest couple on earth right now. Fuck them niggas.
Papoose can rap, but I don't think that's the type shit he should be rapping about. That's just me. But it's something about Papoose when he get in a relationship, he love to rap about them.
Nigga, it's either that or Clarissa's gonna beat his ass. I think they got an abusive domestic shit going on.
Oh my
Allegedly.
God. Why would you say that?
I said allegedly.
You are crazy. You know Clarissa Shields be calling into these people's lives and be cursing them out, right? I'm not trying to get cursed out by no Clarissa Shields, bro. I'm cool.
I'll be like, shut up, bitch.
Oh my God. This nigga's crazy, bro. That's Slime though, man. And Slime would say that. I believe him.
On Doug's, I would. What the fuck is she gonna do?
Nothing.
Exactly. What, bro? I would love that bitch for pull up to my crib and try to fight me. I'll hit that bitch with a fucking 9-iron.
A 9-iron?
Right across the face. Tee off on that bitch.
Damn! This nigga said a 9-iron, bro.
What? I'll fuck up her whole life.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious, bro. Slime definitely be tripping. Somebody by the name of Josue. What Josue is this? Josue Hernandez Jr. 787. So you know this in Puerto Rico if he put 787. Which card is better in your opinion, the Tio Shakur card or the Barrios Garcia card? It's actually a good question. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that undercard. So I'm sure there's a picture here that we could look at. So for Teofimo Shakur, you got Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz as the co-main event. Bruce Carrington versus Carlos Castro. Carlos Adames versus Ammo. Gerald Miller versus Kingsley. And two niggas that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know them. Kevin Castillo and Zayed. I can't see his last name. So that's their card. Now let's pull up Barrios Ryan. Hold on. All right. Now, damn. Is this locked in?
But it's a good card.
Hold on. Because is Resendiz and Jaime Munguia going to be on here? That if they look, oh man. So what I'm seeing, I don't know. Yo, can somebody confirm for me what's going on with Resendiz and Jaime Munguia? Because I see it on one list, but I don't see it on the other. Somebody please confirm for me. But anyways, the full undercard revealed for Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios, Hitchens versus Duarte, Gary Antoine versus Andy Hiroka, Frank Martin, Nahir Albright, and Bekdamir versus Cena Ajbeko.
That's not a bad card at all.
Yeah, bro. This is actually hold on, let me go back. Let's go back. So, damn. I'm gonna probably say Shakur Tio card is probably better. But damn, Barrios. Hitchens, Duarte, Gary, Andy, Frank Nahir. This is close. But in terms of like championship fights, it's 3 championship fights on this card, and then it's 3 championship fights on this card. And this is pretty even. It might be on the Benavidez Zordo card. Well, that would make a lot more sense because it's like Mexico versus Mexico. So yeah, I think that'd be the best place to put that. Jaime Munguia versus Resendiz would be a lot better on the Zordo Benavidez card.
Facts.
But damn, this is because you got names on here just like the Shakur Tio one. But the better main event is Tio Shakur, in my opinion.
Facts.
Co-main event, Barrios Garcia got the better co-main event to me. Hitchens versus Duarte. Is Hitchens and Duarte better than Keyshawn versus Jermaine?
No. Hell no. Not in my opinion.
What fight is better, y'all? Before I get up out of here, because I definitely need to sleep. Everybody saying no. Outer Pal said no. Josue says yes. Ralph says
I said
no.
nah.
All right. I mean, I don't know. I don't know which one is better. I like both of them. Gary Antoine versus Andy Hiroka. That's slept on. I like that fight. And Frank and Nahir, that's a good fight too.
I feel like Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz is more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more of a 50-50 fight than Duarte and
Yeah,
Hitchens.
Shakur and Teokar might just edge that John. I ain't gonna lie. But if they would have had Jaime and Resendiz on that card, probably would have got him. I ain't gonna lie. Because Jaime and Resendiz gonna shoot that shit out, bro. They gonna draw. They gonna beat the shit out of each other. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
They gonna go to war for sure. But I think Resendiz gonna get him. If he performed how he did with like Caleb Plant and all that, because Jaime get hit a lot too. Ralph said Hitchens versus Duarte has more of a higher chance of being one-sided than Keyshawn versus Jermaine.
Facts.
Resendiz gonna smoke Munguia. That's what Lorenzo said. I hope so. I mean, I don't like how he went about that Bruno Sarase.
Yo, you ever seen Ice Age?
Yeah.
The first one. You know the fat saber-toothed tiger? The fat one?
Yeah.
From the first movie? That's who Jaime Munguia looked like in the face. He looked just like that nigga. I'm gonna send you a comparison after this live.
I cannot stand Munguia.
But it's the same John.
Munguia used to make me laugh because when he was coming up, I think when he was at like 154, he used to do media workouts, right? He used to be on a heavy bag, and the nigga would throw like 2 hard punches and reset. 30 seconds later, come back, 3 hard punches, reset. I'm like, yo, this nigga Jaime, like, what the fuck this nigga doing? Like, when he was hitting the
Floyd.
bag, like he would throw like 2 punches and then rest for like 10 seconds. Throw 2 punches again, and rest like 15 seconds. I'm like,
That's some shit. That's some shit Floyd used to do. He used to throw off real quick and then just rest real quick. You know what I'm saying? Do a little cocky shit.
yeah, I don't know. I gotta find that shit. But Munguia media workouts used to make me laugh. Slime.
What?
Nah, Lorenzo said something. Josue says 2 Mexican shootouts on 1 card. I need that shit on Zordo Benavidez card. Yeah.
Why this nigga Lorenzo fry himself?
I don't know. But all right, man. So we're gonna wrap up the live. I appreciate everybody that came through and show love as always, man. I gotta get up early to go to work tomorrow, so that's what we're gonna be on. You feel what I mean? Before I go though, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. Slime, you got any last things for the people?
Fuck Raymond Mordecai, man. You feel me? Fuck Southpaw TV. Fuck Clarissa Shields. You feel me? All that good stuff, man.
Well, that's Slime though, and I ain't gonna stop the man from saying what he want to say. So it is what it is. I holla at y'all. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful night. If y'all have the chance, if y'all have the opportunity, please go check out the latest interview I did with Tito Mercado earlier today. Spoke about everybody that's at 140 pounds. Spoke about his previous performance against Antonio Moran and what's next in his future. Please go check that out. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.